Hey, what's up guys? Today I wanted to explain to you how to use the app Memrise. And this is a flashcard application that's designed to allow you to learn vocabulary in your foreign language as fast as possible. Now, there's an app version and there's also an online version. You can go straight to the website and use it. And actually, to start off with, you can see that the app version is a little bit more limited in what you're able to do. So to start off with, let me get this back on the screen there. I'm gonna show you guys how to use it on the website. All right, so first thing you need to do is you need to start an account with Memrise, okay? And it's free, so you don't have to worry about it. You're just gonna have to go to, I don't know, create a new account or something like that. Pretty self-explanatory. I'm not going to go through and explain it. One thing I am going to do really quick is set the settings to English, just for the sake of the people who don't speak French. I have my whole iPad set to French, which is why it says there samedi instead of Saturday. But just for this video, I'm going to do it in English. So once you have started your account and you're ready to start learning vocabulary on Memrise using your flashcard decks, the first thing you're going to do is choose a course to follow, to learn from. So you're going to click on courses, and as you can see, Memrise exists in a ton of different languages. And it's not just languages. Here are some of the main ones. You can learn history, trivia, math, all kinds of stuff on Memrise. Its main use is languages, and first thing you're going to need to do is choose the language that you speak. Mine automatically goes to French because my iPad is set to French. I'm going to go to English. If you speak English at all, I would actually recommend using the English flashcard decks, just because there's more options and they're going to be more comprehensive. Of course, if you find a good flashcard deck in your native language or in another language that you're learning, feel free to use that. But you're just going to probably have more options if you're learning your target language from English. So first we have to decide what language we want to learn here. And I'm just going to click on languages. I'm gonna go to constructed languages. We're going to learn Esperanto today. All right, and then after you click on the language you want to learn, so you have the language that you speak, you have the language that you want to learn, and then you have to click on a course. Okay, every one of these little icons here is a course. All right, and as you can see, there's a ton of them. Some languages have courses that are designed by the actual Memrise staff themselves. They're very professional. Others have been designed by Memrise users to varying degrees of professionality. And then, of course, you can always make your own course. You just click there, create a course. I actually did a tutorial on how to do this with song lyrics a few weeks ago. So if you want, you can check it out somewhere. I'll probably link to it up there. So you're going to choose a course, and we're just going to go to basic Esperanto vocabulary. It gives you a little preview of the course, a description. You can click on these little lessons to see which words they're going to teach you. Let's see, drink, have, forget, boy, father, teacher. These seem to be pretty basic, so I guess for the course of this video, we're going to go ahead and do the basic one. So we're going to click learn these words. All right. Oops. It's going to take a minute to load. All right, now we're no longer just previewing the course. Now we're actually in the course, and now this is registered to my account as a course that I'm learning. And the first thing that Memrise is going to do is show you the word that you're learning and its translation. There's also the little speakerphone up here that is going to, when you click on it, it'll play the sound for you. So let me turn my sound up. Oops, it's not working. Okay, I'm not sure why the audio is not working. It's not a big deal. All right. So this is the very first thing that happens. It shows you the word you were learning plus the translation. And then we're just going to click next. All right. It shows you the next word.
Filo.
Okay, there. Now the sound is working. It shows you the next word and this translation. We're going to click next again. All right. After you've learned 2 words, it's going to go. Now it's going to start actually quizzing you. And you can see here we're being timed. So I'm just going to click amico, the right translation.
Amico.
All right. And now you see there's a little, they're planting a little seed. And every time you get a right answer, the seed starts to grow or rise as it relates to Memrise.
Filo.
All right. After you learn 2 words or a few different words, it's going to start adding more words in slowly but surely. All right. So here we have the word frato, meaning brother. Now let's say, well, we'll just go through a few more of these. Instruisto is teacher. All right, frato, brother.
Frato.
All right, let's say I get this one wrong, okay? I see the word teacher, and I'm going to say, oh, that's lacto. Wrong. And after you get it wrong, it'll show you the translation page again, just to refresh your memory. Now, let's say you go through and you run into this word a few times and you're having a lot of trouble with this word. You see this little brain button down here that says, help me remember this. We're going to click on that. And then they're going to give you little clues, they call them mems. Essentially, they're just mnemonics that are going to help you remember the meaning of the word. All right, so here we have a picture of a lady who is an instruo. Instruo is learning, and isto, I guess, is someone who does something. So instruisto is someone who helps you learn. We're going to go through a few different ones here. Teacher is an instructor, or instructs her students. So you can see the word instruct, helps you make that connection there. These are just different things that people have made. This is just a picture that someone made with a teacher and the word instruisto. And you'll go through a few. Different languages will have more or less, depending on how many people have used this course. All right, here, this teacher instructed the child. Okay, so just different things to help you memorize the word instruisto. All right, we're going to choose that one. And now every time we get to that page, it's going to show us the picture again to help us remember. All right, amico is friend. I'm going to go to next.
Amico.
Knabo, boy. We're just going to go through just a few more here. All right, now we've progressed a little bit further for this word. You see it's no longer just a seed, it's now a small plant. So rather than just clicking on the right word, it's actually going to quiz us by having us spell out the word, that we're spelling, that we're trying to do. All right, we got that one right. Teacher. All right, we're back to this word again. Let's say I get it wrong again. See, as soon as you get it wrong, it's going to bring you to this next page, and it's going to re-show you your mem again, just to help reinforce that that link in your brain between the word itself and the meaning. And every time you get it wrong, you're going to see this picture to try to help reinforce that and give you a visual stimuli to help reinforce the connection there. All right, so that essentially you just go through until this yellow bar reaches all the way. And we don't need to go through the whole thing here. But that's essentially just the gist of it. All right. Now, you might want to learn words that are specific to you, words that aren't in the basic course. Fortunately, you can go to courses and create a course. Put in the name of your course, whatever flashcard deck you want, whatever language you're learning. We're not going to do this right now just because I made a video about this a few weeks ago, so you can check that out. But I will show you some courses that I've made myself. We're going to go to the actual app here, and you'll see now that I went on the website and I started doing this basic Esperanto vocabulary, This course has now been added to my profile, so even on the app, I'm now able to access it from the app, and it's going to remember my progress between the website and the app. Okay. It's taking a minute to load here, and actually we don't need to go through and do that. But essentially it's just going to remember, see, now I already have progress on these words even in the app because I had been learning them previously on the website. So we're going to go through here. Let's do la mer. This is a flashcard deck that I created, or a course that I created for myself to learn French using the song La Mer by Charles Trenet. So let's go through and I'll just show you how I like to use Memrise. All right, so what I did is I went online and I found a few versions of the song La Mer, and I was able to download the audio, upload them onto Memrise, and I created flashcards of the song lyrics. So that way it's an easy way of memorizing the lyrics. And then when I'm in the car playing, I have my iPod on shuffle, these songs come up and I'm going to know all the words and I'm going to be able to sing along with it. Okay, so all I did here is I made a flashcard deck where the clue is the audio itself. All right, so she says, "C'est blanc mouton," and it's white sheep is the translation. All right, I actually have a few different versions. I have the original song La Mer along with a few covers. So this audio that you're hearing here is the original audio from Charles Trenet. A bercé mon cœur, has rocked my heart. These are just lyrics from the song. All right. Près des étangs. Yep, and it's just a really nice way of getting more exposure to the language, and especially different pronunciations by different people, because I have a few different versions of the song uploaded onto my Memrise account.